Hello everyone and welcome to my sister wives Bombshell channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sister Wives star Paedon Brown's a trump card and his fights with his kin exhibit his crazy soul. At the point when he goes online to toss conceal at his family, he's betting. The fanbase could without much of a stretch turn on him, however that doesn't prevent him from mouthing off. Of the relative multitude of earthy-colored kids, Paedon shares the most for all intents and purpose with his dad Cody Brown, despite the fact that they're not friendly. He has Cody's self-image and pretentiousness. In any case, there's a portion of his mother Christine earthy-colored's sprightly soul in there as well. Paedon stands apart on screen. Whether he's positive or negative, he has star quality. Paedon was brought into the world on August 7, 1998. He's a Leo, and Paedon encapsulates a large number of the qualities of that zodiac sign. He needs the spotlight, which is most certainly a Leo thing. Paedon has a high assessment of himself, and Leos are known for their sound inner selves. While Leos can be obnoxious, there's normally a great deal of appeal. They can be extremely entertaining individuals. On Sister Spouses Season 18, Paedon agreed with Christine's stance after she left Cody, and he hasn't been modest about slighting off his dad and Robin Brown. Nonetheless, before the season was recorded, he set a ton of focus on offending his kin. Gwendlyn Brown is exceptionally frank, however to a lesser degree a joker than Paedon. She's truly dumped on her sibling, blaming him for horrendous things. At the point when she isn't getting down on her dad for overspending, or chuckling at Robin, she's pointing her hits at her sibling, and she gets straight to the point. The statement beneath comes from Cody's_X_wives at Instagram. So, for what reason does she believe Paedon's essentially Satan? All things considered, she has her reasons. Gwendlyn said he's bigot and transphobic, according to a meeting with John Yates at YouTube. These are serious charges and valid span-consuming remarks. She can't anticipate that he should pardon her for expressing these things. When she blamed him for being a biased person and then some, was everything valid? Just both of them know without a doubt. In any case, there are signs that Paedon's certainly a miscreant. One is his affinity for viciousness. During one dangerous contention, Paedon got physical with Gwendlyn. There's nothing that makes that okay. She is really terrified of him. He had no issue offering that upsetting goodie to other people. He said, according to his TikTok live, which was posted by Erased at Reddit. As though this wasn't sufficiently all, Paedon likewise crossed a line when he scrutinized his sister's sexuality. Gwendlyn's sexually unbiased, and she asserts that Paedon and other earthy-colored kin believed that she was faking her heartfelt interest in the two genders. As indicated by her, Paedon appeared to be suggesting that she was pursuing clout by claiming to be sexually unbiased. While nobody was explicitly named in the statement displayed above, by means of @Gwendlyn Brown at X, it's practically 100% sure that she was discharging one more shot at Paedon. He's her number one objective, and in view of what he's conceded to up until this point, understanding why is not hard. Of Cody's posterity, Gwendlyn and Paedon are all certainly probably going to scrutinize others. They experienced childhood with an unscripted television show, so opening up to the world about complaints is natural to them. Their fight has been happening beginning around 2015. It's presently 2023. They're actually holding hard feelings. They fight with others as well. Paedon and Gwendlyn aren't into harmony. They found out about connections from their dad, and Cody is known for moving all fault to individuals around him. Presently, a portion of his youngsters are emulating his example. While Paedon most certainly slapped Gwendlyn and merits all the fault for that, different parts of their quarrel aren't as highly contrasting. A great deal of the thing Gwendlyn's said about Paedon can't be demonstrated. It's gossip. Contentious, clumsy, tacky, these negative descriptors could be utilized to depict Paedon, even from a pessimistic standpoint. He appears to appreciate inclining toward the bad guy job. He wonders in being the jerk. On screen in Sister Wives Season 18, he appeared to be adequately innocuous, telling wisecracks about Cody and Robin's frail safe frameworks. Nonetheless, on a deeper level, he's more malicious. His jokes might get laughs, yet a portion of the stuff he does isn't entertaining in any way. People of color matter is a significant development, and a few different developments appear to detract from it, including the Blue Lives Matter drive. Obviously, every life has esteem, yet the police ruthlessness issues tended to by the people of color matter development ought to be the concentration. Different developments that utilization turns on a similar phrasing bring down the focal message and weaken it. That is the reason Leon Brown wasn't precisely excited when Paedon showed his help for the Blue Lives Matter development on the web, as seen previously. It was another issue that remained between the sister wives' kids. Leon is a trans individual, and Gwendlyn has referred to her sibling as transphobic, as recently referenced. Almost certainly her analysis was connected with Paedon's disposition towards sister wives Leon Brown. Leon has limited any association with the earthy-colored family, perhaps on the grounds that Uber patriarch Cody and Paedon haven't been genuinely strong. Leon is by all accounts getting along admirably, as they have a caring accomplice, a fulfilling profession and a lot of side interests. Thus, some space from the Browns may be something beneficial for Leon. Nonetheless, this ought not be important, especially in that frame of mind, as a parent ought to cherish their kid genuinely. Guardians should cherish their children regardless of anything else. Kids ought not be constrained into molds that don't fit them to satisfy their moms and fathers. With kin, it's more confounded. Siblings and sister are frequently at war, however generally, the fights are fleeting. With Paedon, the conflicts never appear to end. Perhaps he prefers it as such, as he gets lots of consideration when he misbehaves. Nonetheless, fighting with kin, his dad, Robin and Mary Brown, he said she abused him when he was more youthful, communicates something specific that he partakes in the confusion. Leon's accomplice Audrey Chris has dissed Paedon on account of his convictions, which are as a conspicuous difference to her own. On the two sides, the perspectives are constant, so there's little expectation here, albeit some expectation generally remains. All things considered, Paedon will keep fighting with Gwendlyn, Leon and Audrey until the end of time. While he might have firmly established injury that is making him carry on, he picks youthful techniques. He blows up openly when it would be a lot more tasteful to discreetly deal with things. Since everything's out there for public utilization, there might be individuals who think Paedon is a beast. He can be so haughty. He shows his gentler side with Christine. He's apparently given to his mom and loosens up around her. He relinquishes a lot of his outrage and messes around with her. He has her covered. Nonetheless, he doesn't appear to have any other person's back. His associations with earthy-colored relatives are continually disturbed. Paedon clearly believes that Cody's bombed him as a dad, and that is extremely miserable. Cody has 18 children, so it's not such a stunner that he hasn't had the option to offer every one of them the adoration and consideration that they need. Perhaps he's attempted, however, in view of Sister Wives Season 18, there's motivation to accept that he leans toward his children with Robin. Gabriel Brown and other earthy-colored posterity said exactly that during the ongoing portion. Cody didn't give Savannah Brown a Christmas present, saying that he'd convey one to her later. In the meantime, Robin's children got a wide range of presents. Paedon vents by offending his dad. He let it all out. He has dissed Cody by saying he's not exactly the man in charge that he ought to be. He likewise penetrated Cody's picture as Mr. Careful as to the coronavirus pandemic. While Cody was tied in with adhering to super severe guidelines when the pandemic was at its pinnacle, Paedon guaranteed the patriarch never at any point received any available immunization shots. Is that why Cody was so outrageous about the standards? Was it since, in any event, when entirely great immunizations were free, he decided not to be vaccinated? Assuming this is the case, that shows one more side of Cody's personality. He appears to be underhanded, yet there's no hard evidence that he didn't have a chance. Sister Wives Season 18 has shown the earthy-colored family in disturbance, and Paedon's in the blend, creating problems any way he can. Off-screen, he's far more atrocious. Will he at any point bury the hatchet with his loved ones? In view of his history, he will fight with specific Browns for quite a long time. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.